Hello and welcome back to another discussion video. It's been a while since I recorded one of these voiceovers, and it's funny. I'm gonna try to do this one without looking at at things that I've typed out, which is how I've done all the ones in the past. But for this one, I'm just gonna try to talk about what's on my head and what I've been thinking about over the time frame that I took away from the last one I recorded. I think it's been like a month and a half since I recorded a voiceover. I don't know what happened. Just started focusing on other things that came up in my life. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. And it's funny, I know I just said that I wasn't gonna look at it, but I do have some things that I've written down that I'm gonna say. And it's funny because I typed this out like when I was planning on recording one, but I took like that month and a half break, and on here I have trying to be as consistent as I can, which obviously I wasn't. Not trying to be as consistent as I can. I took a long break, and I don't know, just gonna see how this goes. In the break, I've been reading a book by Rick Rubin, who's a music producer, and I actually fell in love with all of his work a couple months ago when I found out about him, and I found out that he had a book, and I've been reading that. And I think that's why I took some time away from recording these, is because I've been reading that and learning from what he has to say about people in the creative field and the work that they have to do. And I've been just reading that and studying it and seeing what he has to say. And in the book, he talks about, and this is something that I follow pretty closely now in my life, is how everything, when you're in the creative field, everything can be seen, like in the world that comes to you, can be seen as a sign or like a tip on how to do something. You just have to look at it the right way. It's hard to explain, but basically you just have to sense the right thing. You have to trust what the universe or God, whatever you believe in, is sending you, and it's on you to follow that path. So I've been, looking around, seeing what's coming at me, taking tips from that, taking advice from that. And yeah, I don't know. I like the book. It's called The Creative Act. I think he's got a lot to say, and it's been helping me a lot in, honestly, just life, to be honest. Yeah. So while I was away, another YouTuber started making videos just like the ones I make, which at first kind of upset me. But in the book, Rick Rubin talks about when a person has an idea and they don't bring it to life, that idea is going to find their way through another person. And I think that's what happened, is that this idea of these videos that I'm making came to me. I started it and then took a long break, and then the idea went to somebody else, and now I'm here to start back on what I did start, and hopefully I can take it back over to being my idea. I'm not going to say the YouTuber's name, but it is a YouTuber I watch and I respect, and I like his work, so I started watching him, took some advice from him, and now I'm going to try to bring it over into my own work. And in my break, or in the time that I was away, not recording these, not editing, not doing anything productive for my YouTube channel, I was doing productive stuff. Like I've said in the past, I work and I'm in school and doing classes and homework and tests. But while I was away, I was reflecting on what I was making, and I realized that I wasn't even making what I wanted to make when I started doing these. I wanted to talk about what was going on in my personal life and what I was experiencing, and I realized in the first 5 or 6, I can't remember, that I was talking like I knew everything in life and that I knew all the answers when I don't. I'm a 20-year-old man, and I'm here to talk about what I'm experiencing as I go through life. So I'm just going to do like a little update. Summer classes at college are going pretty well. Work is good. It's, a warehouse job. I work 4 hours a night. It is what it is. My health is good, except I did just pull my back at the gym. That wasn't fun. It still hurts, but it is what it is. I'm still doing okay. I still went to the gym today. Still got my work in. Health, my family's health, friends' health, all doing good. Also, I started listening to like indie music by like Tame Impala and artists like him, which that's a genre that I never really listened to, but I like it. It's kind of relaxing. I like it more. Well, at the moment, I was like a big fan of rap and hip hop, and every teenager is. And I was starting to get a little tired of that, so I found this genre, and I'm enjoying it. Relaxing. Before I started reading that book by Rick Rubin, The Creative Act, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I never thought of myself as a creative person because it's hard. Like I never made anything before. I was never good at art or good at just wasn't good at thinking about new things. But then I realized he says like everything is art, and if you just creating the simplest thing, creating a routine is even a form of art, he says, and that's creativity, creating anything. But yeah, just been living life. I feel like low key, honestly, I don't want to use that word low key. I hate that. I don't know why I even said that. But honestly, recently, without me making these, it has just felt like I've been living life on autopilot type of deal. I wake up, go to school, do my homework, eat, go to work, come home, go to bed. Well, and the gym's in there, but you just do the same thing every day, and it's kind of depressing. But I know that this is for the greater good. Living like this. Hopefully, it'll get me somewhere someday. I am starting to get impatient. I've always been a pretty impatient person. It's hard waiting, but as long as you know that you have somewhere to be, you have somewhere to go, then you have something to look forward to, and that's how I feel. I don't know why I ran away from making these. I wish I knew. I don't know. But one thing that I've noticed about making these is I always get the good ideas on like how good ideas to talk about, or I get the motivation to work on this when I can't work on it. Like on my way to work is when I get like that kick to record these, and I can't record them at work. And then I end up losing the things that I want to talk about. I wish there was a way to record like the inside of my head, like my thoughts, like as they come in. That would be so cool. And like the same thing when I'm going to sleep. Like I'm trying to recite. Last night I was thinking about what to say because I knew that I wanted to record one of these today. I'm trying to recite what I was thinking about last night, but I know that's not gonna happen. And I am excited for the journey that I've created for these. And it's not gonna happen in a blink of an eye. I hope, honestly, I don't even want that to happen. I know I just said I was impatient, but I don't want it to. I don't want to like these to get attraction as soon as possible. I wanna enjoy the grind, the hustle to get to the top. I feel like any good YouTuber, artist, music artist, anything in the creative field, you need the good grind to get up to the top, and I'm excited for that. And I don't want to rush it. I want to take my time. While I was away, or I don't know when it came out, but the short film by Cole Bennett called Why Rush, that's probably one of my favorite short films / short stories. It has a good message. And I'm not trying to rush, I don't think. So yeah, and I realized but I put into my mind that I'm here to spread a good message. I don't have anything negative to say, unless it's about myself, so that I can learn from that negative message. But I'm here to spread a good message, here to spread happiness, joy. Yeah, here for a good purpose, I hope. I think that's going to be the end of this discussion. I'm happy to be back. Hopefully I can start recording these a couple more times a week. I hope everything in your life's doing good. And goodbye. Thanks for the listen.